Two people coming together to enjoy moments and it leads to procreation. But there are moments when you don't want to have more than you already have. And how do you prevent the pregnancy from happening? I recently came across a video here on YouTube about a lady who has three children, and our youngest child is about, I think, about 4 months thereabout, and she's already having headache on how to prevent unwanted pregnancy. She's married, yes, but she's the one who is going through the stress. I say stress because it is stressful on her, because as the mom who is raising a young child, who is raising a baby at the moment, having going through that phase again of having to prevent unwanted pregnancy, when herself and her husband are the one who are supposed to do the prevention thinking together. I don't know if you guys understand me. Two people coming together to enjoy moments and it leads to procreation. But there are moments when you don't want to have more than you already have. And how do you prevent the pregnancy from happening? It should be a thing that both parties should come together to discuss about. In fact, even before the marriage is when you both are supposed to discuss it, to know how many children you want to have. And when you guys get to that moment where you already have the amount of children you have, and how to prevent more from happening. Let's say you want to have like 20 children, you want to have 50 children. Okay, when you get to that 20 children, how do you prevent the 21 from not happening? You understand? It shouldn't be an headache on the woman alone. It should be a thing that both parties should both discuss, research together, and conclude on what to do together. I also saw a post as well on IG recently how women are also looking for natural ways to prevent pregnancy. And I feel like, should it even be a thing for a woman alone? How can a woman go through the process of pregnancy alone, birthing the child, postpartum alone is another world on its own. And then for another pregnancy not to happen, and then it becomes something that a woman should also bear the pain alone. Men, please, you need to do better. This thing should not be only on the woman, because a woman goes through the pregnancy journey alone. Fine, we understand that you're there, you're trying to pamper, you're trying to cuddle, you're trying to massage the leg, but you can still feel all that she felt when she was carrying that child. And during that birthing period as well, you don't know what she felt. Like, you did not go through that phase with her. Even though you were there still holding hands with her, but you still didn't feel all that she felt. And then postpartum. Postpartum alone causes a lot on some women, mental health, a lot, a lot, a lot. So why is it that when it comes to ways to now prevent this pregnancy from happening, because definitely it will happen. It will happen. Men need to do better. Men need to look for ways to prevent these things from happening, and shouldn't be a woman's problem alone. Because you see, these contraceptives, family planning, and all that, it has its own negative effects on a woman's health as well. There are different ways it affects different women, I understand. But hardly will you see any family planning that a woman will not react to. Hardly. Is either she's adding weight, or she's losing weight, or when it's time to now want to try again for another baby, she's having difficulty. A lot. It affects the hormones. Like, it causes a lot of hormonal imbalance. A lot of time. It has a lot of negative effects on the woman. Men, I understand that. Well, for me, as I'm saying now, the last time I checked, the only prevention that I know through a man is not even the only. There are different ways, man. The one that I know that seems to be permanent, I know men will always run away from that. But as long as you guys have gotten to that stage where you know that, okay, you want to have 20 children and you already have 20 children, please do the needful. It shouldn't be the stress shouldn't be on the woman alone from trying to prevent this pregnancy from happening. And the funny thing is, when it happens, when this unwanted pregnancy, unplanned pregnancy rather happens, you hear some men saying, why can't she protect herself? Why can't she prevent herself from falling pregnant? And I'm like, for real? Like, the two of you enjoy the moment together and it becomes our own headache to bear the pain alone, to bear the burden alone. What happens to you? Why can't you also prevent it from happening? When you're having that moment here, you were in cloud nine, why can't you just bring yourself down and just stop it from happening? Why? Women, I feel like it is even high time we also need to talk as well. You know, when these things happen, it has a lot of effect on us as well as women. So, however way you can, seek medical help, seek every help you can, so that when it happens, you don't start running helter skelter looking for ways to prevent what should have been done, what should have been prevented earlier before then. When these things happen, it has a lot of effect on your health. So please, before you make any decision, before you conclude, before you hear Nkechi or any other person you know uses one particular type of family planning and it works for them, before you also adopt that method for yourself, please seek professional help. So that if anything, because if anything happens, my dear sister, he's going to move on with his life. Nothing is going to happen. The world will not even stop a inch because whatever happens, happen. Please be sure that whatever it is you want to use is okay and is going to work well with your health. It's not going to have any side effects on you. So that at the end of the day, when it happens, you don't end up being blamed and start regretting whatever it is, whatever decision that you made or that you took on behalf of the two of you. Just communicate with your spouse, communicate with your partner, and discuss way out around it. Whatever family planning you both want to go for, discuss it. Know the side effects, know the implications before you go for it. Be sure that it doesn't have any negative side effect on you. In fact, there's no family planning out there that doesn't have any of its own side effects. Just be sure that at least the amount of side effect is going to have is not really going to be that detrimental to your health. You understand? And men, please, if you know you cannot prevent that pregnancy from happening, please use your protection. You know that thing. There is nothing wrong in using condom. There is nothing wrong in you also preventing this from happening. Once again, please. Some of you might say you like it fresh. But there's nothing wrong if you also use that rubber to protect yourself, to also reduce that stress from happening to your woman. In fact, some of you don't even know your woman's menstrual cycle. You don't even know her ovulation period. You don't know until it is time for you to do it. That's when you know that she's having a menstrual cycle. You see this little education, men, please, you need to adopt it and do better. Please, all of this family planning, they have their own negative side effects on a woman's health. Please do better. If you cannot stop yourself from doing it, then protect yourself. Use rubber. It's free. In fact, in most hospitals, it is free. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you are shy to go and get it by yourself, maybe if you beg your madam, she can also help you pick it up from the store, from pharmacy. Please do better by helping women to live a more healthy lifestyle. Every of this family planning have their own negative side effects on the health. But that doesn't mean you still wouldn't find something that will work for you. But if you know that you don't want to go that route, before you even conclude, talk to your gynae and see what works well for your own health. Because you hear somebody uses it doesn't mean that you have to also jump on it so that you don't end up regretting whatever it is that you use. And if you don't want to go that route, please go natural. Yes, men use condom. Women, I know they say there are female condoms out there. I don't know if it's good or not. Just look for ways to just help yourself, to save yourself from mental health issue, and just keep your sanity in check. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please support my channel. Please subscribe. Please. I so much appreciate the love when I see the views, but please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please help my channel grow. And guys, please, if you know ways to prevent unwanted pregnancy that are healthy, please share in the comment section. You never can tell, it can help any man or any woman out there. Till I see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. God bless you.
Last time I sang, the sun won't shine till we meet again. Be waiting all these stormy nights.